Hello again everyone, how are you all? Hope you're well. This is a quick video for me today. Just want to do a top 5. And now I've already done this as a short, but I thought, do it as a bit of a longer video so you guys can probably check out a bit of the game footage as well. So this is going to be my top 5 PlayStation 2 games that I like to play. Now I'm going to apologise in advance, there is no RPGs in this, so if that's your thing, you're not going to see them on this list. Carry on. Go to the next person. RPGs are really not my thing. There's a lot of games that I used to play that probably other people wouldn't. But yeah, these are ones that genuinely stick in my mind. And the reason why they stick in my mind is I've used to play them when I was younger, used to play them with mates' house, used to just have a good time playing them. So yeah, let's get into number 5. And number 5, I'll do it over this way because I'm going to attempt to put some game footage here. Attempt, I say. Yeah, but we have Gitaroo Man. Now, this game here is, if you like your rhythm games and your Japanese style games, you'll probably like this. It is different. It's not your Guitar Hero. This has got a lot of the beats coming from different sides. Hopefully you can see it here. And you've got to use the analog stick as well to sort of like scroll around it and everything else. And it's just a really fun game. So Gitaroo Man, if you like your rhythm games and you're looking for something a little bit different, this is definitely you want to pick up. It's a lot of fun. It really is. My mate John is really good at this. I'm okay, but I think he's completed it multiple times. And got to do this. There's your disc. It's complete with the manual. I've not done a pickups video for a while, so let's just go, look, complete manual. This one, if you do want it though, grab it because it keeps going up in price. Can't remember how much it was when I paid this, but it wasn't one of the cheap ones. It really isn't. So Gitaroo Man, get my words out, is a really great rhythm game that you can get for the PlayStation 2. And that's my number 5. And yeah, as I said, the reason why is because we used to play it around mates. He always used to emulate it. And there's one day I just happened to go to CEX and it was there. It's the only copy I've ever seen. So yeah, picked that up. Great having it in the collection. And the next one, this one, it really is a lot of fun. It's on a couple of different systems and I'm sure it's on the Switch or something like that. I know it's had a modern sort of like reboot. And we've got We Love Calamari. I know there's a couple of different versions of this, but this game, it's a bit mindless. Again, very Japanese. If you hang on, get it that way, right? Get it right. People say it's like a really sort of like weird style on the box, but I really like the childlike, like a kid's coloured it in kind of thing. And this game, hopefully as well, if you can see footage up here, is. Your job is you've got to collect all the items to make the calamari bigger. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Probably saying it very wrong. And then you've got a time limit. And as it gets bigger, you can pick up bigger things and, all the rest of it. It's just good fun. It really is. It's a little bit mindless, a little bit of... But again, one that we played on gaming nights for probably longer than we should have done. But that's why it's on my list. It sticks in my head. It's just a bit of fun. And should we do it? Should we do it? Hey, we got the manual. I don't even know if I've got the manuals in these, to be honest. As you can see, I'm not your organised collector. I'm, just someone who picks up games that he likes to play. And, some people have their games collection in alphabetical order and all the rest of it. It's like, how long does it take you to do that? Please let me know in the comments below if you're one of these collectors who has to have everything in alphabetical order and if you're missing one you've got to get it. Just let me know. How long does it take? Because that ain't me. Hang on, the game disc as well, more artwork on there. And let's see, I've got these two round the other way, but I'm going to switch them at the last minute because I actually think I've played this one less than I've played the other one, and I've got great memories with the other one. And I do like my racing games, and the franchise with this is just a classic game. It really is. And that is Outrun Coast to Coast for the PlayStation. And I know this is on the Xbox as well. The weird thing is there's two versions on the Xbox, and one of them is really expensive. This game tends to pop up quite a bit in charity shops and everything as just like a standard racing game. But again, hopefully footage here. This is a really fun arcade game. What you do with this game is you get into the zone. I love the drifts, I love everything else, but you probably... It's one of those games that sometimes you forget to blink, you know, as you're playing it. And I do love these style of games. I mean, Outrun is Outrun. You know the whole idea. This one, I think, also has got the PSP version on it. And then it's got a couple of different modes. Oh, actually, look at that. So talk about charity shops. You can see it on there. Is it going to focus? Of course it's not going to focus. No. Anyway, that's the charity shop there, and it says £1. So... That was in 22 as well, so that's only last year. I picked this up for £1 in a charity shop. So yeah, bargain, still out there. Great game, definitely pick this up if you see it. What was your favourite Outrun game? Is it the arcade? Definitely won't be the Spectrum port, will it? But yeah, Outrun Coast to Coast. That has got my number 3 slot, and it got changed because it was number 2. But I've switched it for this one here. Oh, hang on, we didn't. Oh, did we check? Hey, that's got the manual. Anyway, back to it. And this one here, I think, actually was my original copy. I don't ever remember rebuying this, although it just said pre-owned. So, but back then I wouldn't have had the money for games when they first came out. And we have Twisted Metal Black. Now, the reason why... I'll put it out like that, look. There you go. There's the thumbnail. I love it when thumbnails make themselves. But yeah, that's absolutely perfect, isn't it? Yeah, covers up half my mug. So, Outrun. We've already done Outrun. This is Twisted Metal Black. Now, the Twisted Metal series to me is... I've always loved those kind of combat style, like up here. Combat style racing... Not racing games, fighting games, you know. Combat. God, hang on. Let's just rewind a bit. You know I'm not going to take this out, but I'll start again. Number 2. God, yeah, I can't even count. Number 2, Twisted Metal Black. Now, the reason why I like... Sorry. How the hell have I got as many subs as I've got? Haven't got a clue. I'm just a guy who rambles at the screen and is going to leave in these mistakes instead of cutting them out. But yeah, these type of games are so much fun because they're multiplayer. You can get so many different enemies, so many different cars, so many different weapons, 4-player mode. Love it. The thing is, I'm going to have to get the PlayStation 3 version back again as well because I've recently lost that one, but we'll get that one back. But where my love of this franchise starts is actually right back at the beginning of the PlayStation. And that is when we got a PlayStation 1, it came with one free rental and one free game, but we had to send off for it. So we played the rental and we sent off for Twisted Metal Tour. It's the second one. I recently picked up the first one because I always thought it was the first one, and it isn't. They're so different. But Twisted Metal Tour and just the fights and the fun and the just beating each other up, but with cars. So so much fun. And Twisted Metal Black was a continuation of that. Great game. I actually haven't played it for a while, and I think I'm going to have to go back and play this again because it really is that much fun. Yeah. Anyway, no more else I can say about that. I've already said this twice. And number one, if you know me, you know this. The PlayStation only has one game that we played, and we played it again and again and again, and we still will go back to it today, and that is Tekken Tag. Tekken Tag. I mean, I know there's a sequel on the PlayStation 3, is it? But I think they lost something. Something wasn't the same as this. It may just be nostalgia goggles. It may be, you know, so many different reasons. But we played this. We still play this. We've got. I love the fact that they did the tagging in and out, and it just really added something to the actual style of the fighting, because somebody could be attacking you, you could be in defence, and just as you time it right as they're about to hit you, you jump out the screen and then you can land in and attack and all that. I know they added more in this Tekken Tag 2 where you can do tag attacks as you're coming in. But this is basic, it's simple, it's fun, and as you can see, a bit of a theme of multiplayer, beating up your mates. You know, so that doesn't even have the disc in it. I've probably got that in my actual, say, prepared, don't I? I'm really prepared. That's probably in my PlayStation 2 somewhere. I've got a PlayStation 2 with a screen, so I bet you it's actually in there. I'll probably go and check after this video. Knock the microphone then. See, here's the thing is, I could really, and I should, start this over again. But that's not me. That's not my style. I'm going to leave in all of these mistakes. All of the, like, little saying the wrong things. And actually, did we check? That one doesn't have a manual. Wow. Still going to play the game. But yeah, anyway, off topic again. This is my top 5 PlayStation 2 games. And please, in the comments down below, let me know what your top 5 will be. Because this is the great thing about retro gaming, or gaming in general. We all have different tastes. We all have different nostalgia. We all have different memories. Everyone's different, and that's what makes it fun. So these are my top 5. Please let me know what yours are. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.